Hello and welcome to Learning with Lulu. In today's video we are going to be quickly doing a summary of Chapter 8 in Frankenstein. So Chapter 8, we see Justine's trial and her ultimate condemnation. She is put on trial in this chapter and she is described as having a very strong, brave countenance throughout it all, stating the facts as plainly as she can. She acknowledges, however, that she doesn't know how the necklace got in her possession, and she is able to give an explanation of all the other events and accounts against her except that one thing, and she acknowledges that that one thing might be her downfall. Victor, in the entire chapter, he is very worked up. He wishes that he could claim that he was the murderer instead of her, because he knows she's innocent, but he knows that no one would believe it because he was out of town during the murder. He is just distraught and tormented by this turn of events. During Justine's trial, Elizabeth gets up to try and vouch for her character, but it basically falls on deaf ears. At the end of the chapter, Victor goes to, I'm assuming it's like the prison or wherever Justine is being kept, and he learns that all of the judges have cast their votes as black and that she's going to die at the scaffold. And he also learns that Justine confessed to the murder. And this seems to affect Elizabeth the most. She's the most upset about this because she really was holding to Justine's innocence, but the fact that Justine has confessed is really confusing and upsetting her. So Elizabeth and Victor, they go visit Justine in prison, and Justine and Elizabeth, they reconcile. Justine explains that she was promised essentially damnation if she didn't confess, and so she did, but she says, I'm the most miserable now because I confessed a lie, but it's not true. I did not murder sweet little William. And Elizabeth believes her. Victor again is feeling like he is the murderer, feeling all this guilt because he created the creature that he believes committed the murder and is now the cause for Justine's death as well. And the end of the chapter ends with Justine's death and Victor having this, he expresses this very he calls it prophetic remorse and speech on the events up till now. And he says, "Thus spoke my prophetic soul, as torn by remorse, horror, and despair. I beheld those I loved spend vain sorrow upon the graves of William and Justine, the first hapless victims to my unhallowed arts." Those unhallowed arts, him trying to play God and create life by his own hands. And that's essentially Chapter 8 of Frankenstein. Justine is put on trial and found guilty. She confesses. Elizabeth and Victor visit her. She says, I confessed a lie. I didn't murder William, but this is where fate has placed me, and she's trying to go into her sentence bravely. So that's Chapter 8. I hope this comes in beneficial to you. If so, please make sure to like the video and definitely subscribe to the channel. And also, if you found it beneficial for you, maybe you know have some friends or classmates that may also benefit from it. So please make sure to share it with them. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back around.